I'm back, and this is my Sephora haul. As I said in my Bath and Body Works haul, if you haven't watched that one yet, I did do a lot of shopping recently because it's birthday season for me, and I'm a spoiled little girl. So, the thing I want to talk about. Oh, also, if you hear any animals in the background, it's my dogs. I have dogs. I do. The first thing I want to talk about my Sephora haul is Urban Decay. Who doesn't like Urban Decay? And if you don't have, if you tend to buy more drugstore cosmetics, I really think that Urban Decay is for you. Although it's quite pricey for a palette, it's well worth the price to me. And so, let's get started. I, of course, have the Naked Basics palette, which is $28. I will show you what it looks like inside. I'm only going to show you guys, so these are quick and fast. These are all the colors. I'm not doing swatches or reviews. I'm just showing the inside. And of course, down here is a nice mirror. It's really small compared to the other Urban Decay items I have. I'm also getting the Vice palette. I don't have that yet. So I'm going to probably lump that in with another makeup video I'm doing this week. And it's usually really noisy here, but the kids are gone, so I'm good. This is my Naked one. I will show you the inside of this palette. I haven't used it yet, see. Well, I've used it, but not as well. After receiving all three palettes, I have been leaning, well, using the third palette a little more than the rest, simply because it's been Valentine's Day and it's just really cool, pinky, funny, very light pink, which is my new favorite eyeshadow for some reason. It's pink. It's pink and shimmery. I love shimmery lately. Let me take the brush out of this. This is, hold on. Let's get this in here. This is palette 2, which after looking at it, palette 2 is by far, the colors are by far my favorite. If you're going for a palette and you really only buy cosmetics and drugstore cosmetics and you're not a new makeup addict like me, I think that palette 2 is your best bet from Naked. Not 3 or 1, although many say they love 1. No, I take that back. For lighter skin, blue-eyed, black hair, or really any kind of hair, but blue eyes and light skin and green eyes and light skin, I think palette 2 works really well. For darker skinned, darker medium to skin people who, for example, my friend is Hispanic. She would probably have used palette 1 because I think palette 1 works better on the darker skin than as opposed palette 2, which works better on the lighter skin. But really anyone could wear palette 1 or 2. It just depends on the colors you like. I am a fan of more yellow, gold, pinkish tones, I find. And purple. God, I love purple. Give me purple any day of the week, honey. And then so, this is palette 3, which I'm using palette 1 to help hide the mirror. Because you really don't need to see that mirror. And that mirror is really huge. I love the fact that the mirror is super huge in these palettes. Love, love. Focus camera. Hi. I'm here. Focus. Sorry people, my camera doesn't want to focus back up on me again. So, I'm actually using my camcorder this time instead of my computer camera. So, let's see if I can get it to focus on me. There we go! So, that is what I'm using. And so just moving on with Sephora. It's really a Sephora haul, but I do have a lot of Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Matte Makeup Setting Spray. I haven't tried the Chill Spray or the other spray, but I really am not fond of the De-Slick spray. Sorry. And I tried this because I have oil Kandee skin. It doesn't work. The eyeshadow. This is actually a tester of the eyeshadow of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. And guess what happened to me? So, after getting so many samples of the primer, I wanted to buy a full-size primer. And I went to Sephora last week, and it's -degree weather where I live lately. It's been cold, people. And so I went in and bought Sephora the Greed. I think it's the Greed or the Sin primer. Like, I'm gonna try this because the regular primers, so I'm gonna try one with sparkle in it. I kid you not, people. I want to squeeze the tube because you know how primers, if you have used Urban Decay, the primers are normally in a tube. I went to squeeze the tube, and the back of the tube popped wide open, and the primer went all over my hands instead of out the other end. So I have to take that primer back now and see if Sephora will be kind enough to replace it, and I'm hoping they will because I have the receipt. So the next thing I want to show you from Sephora that I have, I did a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Lord knows I don't need them. Lord knows I don't need them because I have more than enough eyeshadow thanks to BH Cosmetics in my attic shopping addiction lately. Which normally I'm not complaining because normally I don't get to shop like this. This is only around birthday season. And it's only due in part to my lovely parents who are good to us kids. So it's normally I'm never like this. Just normally. Normally I'm like everybody else and I have to save up to pay for anything I want. But so my daddy treated me this year and he's been really awesome lately. So I got a few of the more expensive Sephora palettes that they have. And this one really actually that I'm about to show you is like one of the cheapest palettes they have. I want to get their Kat Von D palettes too, which are very cheap, and I'm going to get those tomorrow because I want to try those. And like I said, if I don't like any of this stuff, I give it to my sisters or my cousins. I share with people. This is the Stila palette, and I like this palette. This is my favorite Stila palette, although they have another one that I want that's in blue. This one is in the light eyeshadow. That's what it's titled. They have like 4 of these, and one's purple, one's blue, and then there's another color besides this one. And then they all come with the Stila smudge stick in black. It's a waterproof eyeliner smudge stick, and it's called, this one's called Damsel, which I like that name, Stila. Stila. And by the way, speaking of Stila, one of my favorite YouTubers on YouTube is Stila Kids 33. Check her out, peeps. She rocks. I love Stila Kiss. And then, okay, so the next, I should go back to Urban Decay because I had one more Urban Decay palette and I didn't buy it. I didn't show it to you. This is Urban Decay Beauty with an Edge. And I forget which Urban Decay palette this is. It's crazy. But I love the colors in here. These are my kind of colors when I am doing my eyeshadow. And I really love these. These are just like a pop of color. And some of the names are Smog, Mildew, Oil Slick, Last Call, Chopper, Maui Wowie, Shattered, Polyester Bride, Grifter, and Sin. And it gives you a little tiny Urban Decay brush with this set. And I like this set because this is the palette. If the Naked's too big for your purse, if anything besides the Urban Decay Basics is too big for your purse, this is the palette that you can pop in your purse with the Urban Decay Basics, and there you go, honey. You got your makeup. This is the palette. And I forget the name to this palette, but you can find it for sure on urbandecay.com, ulta.com, sephora.com. Literally everybody has this palette. So, yeah. I like it because this is the front of it, and it's rocker colors. How cool is that? Okay. So, besides those palettes, I literally got the palette that everybody has been talking about lately. It's on every beauty blogger's list. It's on every YouTube review that I have seen of late. It's everybody's. Oh my god. OMG. It's like the biggest thing since Naked 3. Okay? And that would be the Too Faced chocolate bar from Too Faced Cosmetics. Okay. So, besides the handy little sheet that I'm going to hold up on a chocolate thing. Can't really tell the names there. Maybe you can. I don't know. Okay, so besides this sheet right here, they also give you a little tutorial inside along to show you exactly how to apply the makeup. This makeup, the reason it is on every YouTuber's list, it smells like cocoa. In case you haven't heard about it, it has cocoa in it. Cocoa, people, cocoa. And it is the bomb.com with the smell. I've tested it twice. So far I've had a little bit of issue that the eyeshadow fades. And I've even put 2 different makeup sprays, my Urban Decay and my e.l.f. makeup spray, which I will be doing an e.l.f. haul, people. And it doesn't stay as well as when you first apply it. And another thing I have an issue with is the mirror is not as big as Naked. You can see my pictures there, but the mirror is not as big as Naked. Naked's whole mirror covers here. And then also, when it shuts, it doesn't have a snap or magnetic closure inside like the Naked does. I love that about the Naked, that when I know it shuts, it's gonna shut. This does shut, but not as securely, I feel, as the Naked does. So yes, I know it's by Too Faced. I know it's different than Urban Decay. I have yet to try any of the other Too Faced stuff, but this by far has been my favorite, and I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I splurged for that. That is a little cheaper as well than Naked. This one is cheaper. This one is definitely cheaper if you want a full-size palette. The Stila is the cheapest one, I believe, out of all of them. So, besides the Naked Basics. And the Naked Basics really is not worth having unless you have the Naked palettes. I'm serious, it's not. This is all matte colors in here, and they're not really even that good of a matte color without some little pop to them, in my opinion. Although I do love urbandecay.com. I am a fanatic for Urban Decay. So Urban Decay, if you're watching this video, hi, I love your products. My next thing that I was so jazzed to get about, and that I'm so happy I was able to get, is the Tarte palette. See this? This is the Tarte palette. This, people, is how a palette should be made. I paid, I want to say about $8 less for this than I did the Urban Decay. And this is better palette to me, Urban Decay. Better. So, if you're out there, Urban Decay, I like palettes that look like wallets. Hint, hint. I know that Tarte has the, probably has the thing on the palette, but still, Urban Decay, give us something. Instead of the Book of Shadows. I like the Vice palette too, from what I've seen Urban Decay. I've yet to own it. It's coming this week, but I think that this is a much nicer size and a much nicer way to do a palette for a purse. This is the colors of Tarte. I can't really explain anything other than that I like the case, and the mirrors up here, and of course they give you eyeshadow things to do. I haven't worn this yet. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I haven't worn this. That's my thing, eyeshadow. So I just want to show you that palette real quick, and I'm so happy I got that. I guess people, two last things. This is the Too Faced, and you can see my camera reflecting off of it, sorry. This is the Too Faced palette cell phone case. This came along with a cell phone case. There were two different ones. I have the pink one that says Too Faced on the back with the gold. And I actually got this on sale. It's on sale at Sephora right now for $19 because it's a Christmas palette and they want to get rid of them. I really like, I haven't used this one either. I'm actually thinking about giving this to my niece. I really like the colors in here though. This is really pretty. And this is something, actually this would be really good for a teenager or somebody who doesn't want to go pay a lot for really expensive makeup but wants really expensive makeup. And in my opinion, Too Faced is really quality makeup. And really, if you just want to try their makeup and don't want to buy a whole palette like I did with the chocolate one, get this right now. It's on sale. It was originally $25. It's on sale for $19 even right now at Sephora.com. Go find this. And I think it might even be on the Too Faced, TooFaced.com website. So go find this. I would try to link all of the makeups that I list in this video below. And all the websites. I'll list Sephora, Urban Decay, and Too Faced down below. Along with Tarte and Stila. And then this is the Sephora primer. This is the silicone free primer. I had the baby primer from Maybelline, I think it is. Yeah, Maybelline. I have that new baby primer that they just came out with. And I like them both. So I'm not sure which I'm going to go back with. Although the baby is cheaper. It's $6. And it does really good job with your face and filling in the lines. Like, I get a redness on my face from trying different makeups, and so when I cleaning my face off with what is it, salicylic acid, I clean my face off with that at night. Sometimes, like every other night or every couple of nights, I'll clean my face off with that to really get the rest of the dirt that's lying there out. And I find that the baby primer from Maybelline, which I will talk about in another video, just the random makeup haul, does work a lot better in getting the redness out and getting the lines out. You put it on, you sit about a minute or so, and all of a sudden you feel your face like tighten up. It's almost like a mask, rejuvenating mask kind of thing. And then you look back and you're like, oh, wait, what? That's how I look? Oh, that's awesome. I do like the Sephora one too. I kind of see that with this one, not as well as the Maybelline one, but I like the Sephora one because it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel as oily to me as the Maybelline one, and I'm thinking it's the silicone. So that's probably it. So this is all for now from Sephora. Maybe I'll have another one later this week. So 20 minutes and 2 seconds. Holy moly, I talk a lot. So hope you have a good night, and thank you for watching, and I hope you check out the rest of my videos. Have a good night, peeps.